welcome to day 3 of What is Art Live at ARTPAD Phoenix Hotel. How's it going?
It's going all right. I'm having a good time still. Getting the day started in the smoking lounge of ARTPAD.
That's right.
Got a little energy drink, an adult beverage to kick us off today.
Yeah, this is going to get us revved up.
What are we going to do today?
I think we're going to go around, talk to some galleries. I want to meet some of these out-of-towners.
Yeah.
See what they think of the scene, see what they think of the San Francisco Art Fair situation.
That sounds novel enough.
I say we should probably finish our cigarettes and head on in and do it.
See you in there.
See you inside.
What is Art Live? We got a little Stephen Wolf sandwich going on as we flank them for the Wolf Report.
Wolf Report, day 3.
You don't even know when to come in on time.
Hey,
you should have rehearsed
this.
this.
You know?
Take what you can get.
That's true. I should have bought you a drink last night. I apologize.
So Wolf, how are we doing? Day 3. I noticed you haven't shaved, as is tradition.
I didn't know it was tradition, but yeah, now that I
guess
think
it
about
is.
it.
It's a new one.
Day 3, what did I do today? Well, what I learned today is that there's a customer roving about who is interested in something I have and something Robert Berman has. And so we'll see at the end of the day who wins that war. And if it's me, I'm going to go and rub it in his face.
You got him.
If it's him, it's a total kill or be killed. If it's him, he's going to come in and he's definitely going to rub it in my face.
Without a doubt.
Boy, we're a small-minded group here. I went around the fair and to check out galleries to see what was interesting, and there are some really interesting galleries here. There are great paintings at the Steve Zemetis Gallery, Zemetis Gallery from Boston. He's got 3 paintings by Andrew Masulo, my good friend, who lives here in San Francisco and is like the hottest painter in New York right now. He's in the Whitney Biennial, and like they're amazing abstract paintings. Each one is kind of like just a problem solved in like really beautiful, shrill colors. I saw really interesting work up at Unspeakable Projects, which is a very interesting gallery in San Francisco with a kind of like low profile. And including, what was that drag queen on the floor?
Miss World.
Miss World.
Yeah, we just visited them.
Yeah, she's super cool.
Without a doubt.
And you only ever see her at this fair, other than in her gallery, which a lot of people don't know about. Saw really crazy work at Thomas Robertello Gallery by an artist whose name I forget, but she had done. There were 2 great works in there. In one, she had a front and side mugshot of herself, in which she shaved her head, which revealed a tattoo of the word pedophile.
Yes.
And then next to that was documentation from a work in which she'd gone to somewhere in South Asia, bought or confiscated an ivory Buddha, and smuggled it into the country. I don't think you can import those anymore. You can't import ivory, even if it's old ivory. Smuggled it through her vagina and x-rayed her body down there so you could actually see it in situ, and then have all the documentation about buying it and the customs document. It was really amazing. And what
pedophilia and exploiting elephants.
Yeah,
Funny stuff.
No, yeah,
we're gonna have to go up there and have a look at it.
He's got a laugh-a-minute gallery up there, and then there are great punk rock photos up at Carmen Wiedenhoff's gallery from Denver. Probably nobody knows about that gallery here, but it's an interesting space. You go in there, she's got like a wall of books. Her dad somehow had developed this like art library, and she took the whole thing lock, stock, and barrel and put it right like as you walk into the gallery. It's like a permanent installation. Super cool. What else did I see here that I really liked?
I'm already impressed you liked so much, actually.
Yeah.
No, I saw a lot of. I saw things that I'm not an art person, and so like I don't connect with everything. But those things really stood out for me. Oh yeah, Zachary Drucker at Luis de Jesus Gallery. Zachary Drucker is a transgendered performer and photographer and project maker, and there are some photos and a video in there that are really good. So those people, the fact that they're in the fair, there's a lot of good stuff to see. I'm pretty happy about it, and when you do a fair like this, you want to know there's stuff around that you like and that makes you feel like you're in a
You're in the right place.
You're in the right place, yeah, exactly. So I feel pretty good about that.
Great. Sounds great.
And contrary to like the rumors, there's no party at my gallery after this fair.
Well,
I'm going out to dinner.
We'll see.
All right, well, hopefully you can buy us dinner too, because we were going to go to your party. But that's okay.
We're hungry.
All right. Wolf report.
Day 3.
There it is.
Thank you, man.
It's a little off cue, but we got it. Thanks,
See you
David.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, here we are at the booth of the Thomas Robertello Gallery with Thomas Robertello. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Yeah, we're hanging in there on the 3rd day. Is this your first time doing an art fair in San Francisco?
Yeah, first time doing an art fair in California.
Awesome. You've done art fairs other places, I'm guessing.
I've done some fairs in Chicago, Miami, Santa Fe. Yeah.
Awesome. So, what do you think what's the difference between ArtPadSf and other fairs? What's the feeling?
Well, ArtPad has a real playful vibe, I would say.
Yeah.
The other galleries, the people who are visiting, it's just kind of an active party vibe.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, yeah.
Does all that fun get in the way of other things, do you think? Do you think there's some sales happening out there? Do you think the galleries are feeling okay about that at least? Or?
Well, I haven't really talked to many other dealers, so I can't. And, we're very cagey about our responses to questions like that.
Of course.
Sometimes.
It's our job to just say
That's why we ask them.
Some people
We
will
know
tell
it's-
you, one story, and another person tells you another, and,
Yes.
and both of them might be true.
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
Are you happy with the experience?
Well, I'm meeting a lot of people, and I'm showing work that probably hasn't been shown in San Francisco before. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. So the jury's sort of out in terms of like sales and the commercial aspect of it, but I'm finding that people are really swarming to around Noel Mason's work in particular, and then other artists that I've brought also are finding an audience and appreciation for sure. I think my gallery represents a pretty wide range of work conceptually and in terms of object making. So people get turned off by one thing and then look on the other side of the room and then they're like, oh, well, that's interesting over there.
Yeah, in Chicago, I know, in California, we do have this history of body art and performance. I mean, there's a really rich history. Do you think, do you get the same reaction in Chicago to Noel's work as you do here? Or does it seem different? Does it seem weighted because we are in California? Or?
Well, Noel has made a really diverse body of work, and I haven't shown these pieces in Chicago, actually. Although I did show this video in the show, but I haven't shown these other pieces, which I thought were really important. They're not quite as recent. They're from 2004 to 2007. And she's really pushing her body to the extreme in some of these. She's smuggling an ivory Buddha out of China in the X-ray piece vaginally. And the documentation of the sale of the Buddha, the plane ticket, and the ivory Buddha itself is found on the right, and the X-ray image of the Buddha that's vaginally inserted is on the left.
Pretty great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So a lot of
Love
people
it.
are really kind of having these aha moments when they see the connection between the two different pieces. And then here, unfortunately, she jumped off a bridge and broke her back. She's kind of a thrill seeker. She jumps out of airplanes a lot and parachutes, and she's currently working on a project where she's taking some pinhole camera photographs while jumping out of airplanes. So they're very blurry and distorted and really beautiful images. But when she was jumping off a bridge, unfortunately, she landed hard on her back and broke her back. The day she got out of the hospital, she took this picture. It's a performance, really, of another jump. Defying the doctor's orders and compounding, the initial jump, really.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
Fantastic.
Very, very
Brave
painful.
woman.
Yeah.
She's
I gotta look into her. She
Yeah.
sounds great.
One last question.
Sure thing.
When I walked in here, I thought, this gallery's taking some risks. I like the work you have a
Oh,
lot.
thanks.
So for me, comparing it to what I see even around ARTPAD, which is a less conservative kind of fair compared to what people show in San Francisco, it seems like you're, taking some risks and whatnot in what you're showing. In Chicago, where do you sit on the level of, conservative to edgy and risky?
Well, I'm not really showing anything here that I haven't shown or wouldn't show in my gallery in Chicago. And how that compares here or to other people. I think Chicago is a really rich town in terms of what people are producing and showing artistically. So I feel like I fit in pretty well there. There are a number of galleries that are taking some big chances there.
That's good to hear. Because
Yeah.
I feel like here
Definitely.
you don't see it very often.
Really?
So I
Yeah.
appreciate your booth.
Oh, thanks
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, we appreciate the risks. Risk taking.
Good.
But Thomas, thank you for talking to us.
It's my pleasure.
We hope it's
Yeah,
worth it.
great talking to you, Thomas.
Enjoy our town.
Thank you.
Here we are. What is Art Live? We've got Brooke
Waterhouse.
Waterhouse.
From Project One Gallery in San Francisco.
That's right.
How's ARTPAD treating you?
It's been great. We've been really busy. Everyone, a lot of good energy in here. We've sold 3 pieces, and
All right.
Juxtapost just did a little spread on us yesterday online, and
Beautiful.
everyone's loving it. Everyone's been coming
Yeah.
back.
That sounds like a success story.
sounds
An
good.
ArtPad success
An
story.
ArtPad success story for sure.
So did you choose what works would be in this booth
Yes,
right here?
every single piece.
So you're feeling really good. You're like,
I'm good.
these are selling.
Yeah.
I chose
I just,
this.
I love
You
all
made the
these-
right decisions.
Yeah, I love all these artists. I feel like there's something for everyone in here, which is very Project One. That's who we are. We're not really neighborhood specific. Everyone in San Francisco comes and enjoys our vibe. We're very true to the San Francisco message here, which is everyone,
Yeah.
united. So, yeah.
So are you totally local? Are all your artists from San Francisco?
They're not totally local. This room is basically local, except for we have one really young, new emerging artist from Reno that I'm excited about, Franz Sony, that will be doing a solo exhibit in August. So most of the works that are in here, I am having a solo exhibit for, so I wanted to celebrate them for ArtPad. And then there's Gaozing, which is just one of my favorite artists. He's from China originally, and his subject matter is a lot on homosexuality and the trials and tribulations and tears, and his process is just really interesting. I just love him. So yeah, I just have great artists in here. I can tell you a little bit about them.
Fantastic. Well, yeah. What about this?
Yeah,
Okay.
tell us about
Yes.
this.
All right, this sold last night, and this is Rene Garcia Jr., who is local San Francisco. He is from the Joshua Tree area, so there's a lot of Joshua Tree in his work. He sort of describes his process as almost childlike, but he's just very, very, very good at it. There's a lot of glue, a lot of glitter on wood, but if you can see all his color scheme and the way that he does it, and the process is so beautiful and vibrant, really makes sense. He sort of feels like, all this sort of 70s memorabilia, like Superman, heart glasses, this, tube socks, is copied and copied and copied, but when you put it all together in glitter, you can't copy it.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And you can't copy it,
Did
so.
a BlackRock person buy this out of curiosity?
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
feel that,
they
totally.
did, actually.
Right.
Good.
So,
What's
yeah.
the title of this piece?
It's called Rattlesnake Roundup.
Rattlesnake Roundup.
Count me in.
Yeah, I'm there. Well, thank you so much,
for talking
Brooke.
to us.
Yeah, thank
And where's Project One?
Project One is located at 251 Rhode Island between 15th and 16th, and we're a full DJ lounge, world-renowned sound system, art gallery. Come see us.
Sounds awesome.
We
Project One. Check it out.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. All right, here we are with. I forgot. Hold on.
Maury,
Good,
Maury,
good, good.
Luke. Yeah, I got this.
You do it. You do it. You do it. Chris.
Here we are. We got Maury and Luke from Unspeakable Projects San Francisco. I have to confess, I don't know who you people are. Unspeakable Projects.
I mean,
I know. So there's some sort of disconnect going on.
Small
Because you
city.
supposed to
We
know
know
us,
it.
and we're supposed to know you.
Figure this out.
What's happening? You got
Small
really
town.
cool kind of punk rock ethos art in here.
Yeah,
I'm totally into it.
thank you.
We're loving it.
Let's
It's
see.
great.
We focus on emerging art, like really newly emerging art sourced from various MFA programs around San Francisco and beyond. We show a range of local, national, and international artists. And this is a Courtney Love sculpture by Matt Monschlach, San Francisco artist. Based on, the model for this is a drag performer in a queer whole cover band called Butthole.
Butthole.
CD.
Oh, Butthole.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Yeah. Grab one of those.
What else do you want to know?
What else do we want to know? So what's it like working with new and emerging? Are you a nonprofit? Is it like
What? No.
It's a commercial gallery.
What are you talking about?
They're trying to sell stuff.
All right. So how does it go working with new and emerging artists? That's very kind of you in a certain way, and it's a risk that you have to take. I
It
guess.
is. So, wanted to feel like there's a kind of underrepresented contingent of emerging artists in San Francisco. So, wanted to kind of bring visibility to risk-taking practices in emerging art in the city, and also trying to connect a bunch of emerging artists to people that are new to art collecting. So, we felt like that would be a good fit. So that was kind of the model behind the space, and I used to, well, I live in a warehouse space that I converted the bottom space into the exhibition program, which is how you get around the overhead issue.
Yes,
And how you
yeah.
can,
That
how you can
sounds-
show emerging artists.
Good idea. In this
In
city,
San Francisco,
gotta
yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So what about ArtPad? How has it been to you?
It's been awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's super fun, and the best game, I think, in town in terms of the art fairs.
Nice. And is it a networking thing? Are you selling? What's good?
Wait, what do you mean?
What's awesome about it? I mean, we all like to party and
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
party, but what's the benefit to your gallery?
Oh, no, it's the party that is awesome.
Yeah, we're just talking about the
Yeah,
party.
yeah, yeah.
All right, we're good. My kind of people. Great.
Well,
any-
the work that you're showing fits in perfectly here.
Yeah,
this is
no,
like
with
party
Phoenix,
work,
Phoenix
right?
Hotel and like
Yeah, hell
yes.
yeah.
Cool.
Fantastic. We're loving it.
Anything you want to
Great.
plug and tell us where your gallery is?
Sure. So we are located south of Market, off of 8th and Howard on Tahama Street, a little alley in Soma, and we have a show up right now. Elizabeth Dorbad with the Tada Devil is showing through the beginning of June, and we also have Rose Ecken, who is a Danish artist, doing a bunch of Metallica-themed work.
Yeah.
Right on.
Love it.
Well, thank you both very much
Thank
for talking.
you.
with
Yeah,
us.
thanks a lot. Unspeakable Projects, SF.
Woo!
Here we are. What is our live Robert Berman Gallery?
Robert Berman Gallery. Once again, we talked to you last year.
It seems hard to believe a year has gone by.
Yeah, seems like only yesterday.
Yeah, but here we are back at ARTPAD at the Phoenix Hotel. I am happy to return to your beautiful city.
It is ours and it is beautiful.
We love it. We love it. Okay, we've asked a lot of people how they're doing at ArtPad stuff since you were here last year. What can you say? What is the difference between last year and this year? Is this year better? Is this year worse? Let me know. Let us know. We need to know.
Well, you see, if you're counting success by money,
A lot of people would do that.
well, that's so, 2007.
That is
It might be
true.
so 90s, God.
Because, money is not all that's important. A lot that is important is meeting cool people, good people, people who care about the art, like what we've shown.
Yeah.
And we have actually made some nice sales.
Good.
So,
Good to hear.
they weren't as many as last year, but it is only Saturday.
That's right.
Meaning we have
That's
all
right.
of this evening, or part of this evening, and all day Sunday, where we're sure people will be flocking in for the last day
Yes, the masses.
goodies. Yes, the masses.
The people who are for the out of towners, they come in for they look at everything, and then on the last day they come in for the kill.
Well, there are 3 fairs in San Francisco, so you can go around the 3 and decide which is the fair and which are the galleries and which are the pieces of art that should be in your collection. So that could all happen on Sunday. But regardless, we're very happy to be here, and we're just very happy to be able to show the artists and the work that we show in our both Santa Monica location and in our satellite location, which is on Market Street across from Zuni Restaurant.
Yeah.
E6,
E6
E6
Galleries.
Gallery.
Awesome. You moved into a new space in Santa Monica, is that true?
I did. A space came available, which was built by Patricia Four, who was one of the great dams of fine art galleries back in the day. And she passed away about 3-4 years ago, and one of her people took it, a gentleman by the name of Sam Friedman, very good dealer. But he ended up wanting to move to La Cienega, where he bought a building. So this beautiful gallery came available, and I jumped into it. So I've got a big, beautiful space. New
Awesome.
space.
You described him as a great dealer. Let's talk about what makes a great art dealer. Is it volume, or since we said money isn't everything, is there something else that might make a dealer great?
I actually think it's passion.
Passion.
At the end of the day, it's the excitement about the art. It's the excitement about showing the art. It's the excitement about the presentation. It's the excitement about making a sale, which is, I'm sorry to say, sort of an important part of the game.
Absolutely.
And this is what makes a great dealer. Someone who really has a passion for it, because it's really not about making money. It's about being involved in art.
So, I can't stop staring at that dog out the window.
That's my dog Sophie.
It's your dog. You know, sometimes they say that a lot of times the dogs and the owners start looking like each other.
If I looked that cute, I'd be so happy.
You'd be swimming in it.
You know, I'm not nearly as handsome as my dog Sophie.
So I noticed that Tim, you had a hat on before, and the
Oh.
hat disappeared. Where'd the hat go? Because you guys look really cute next to each other in those hats. Why don't you put it on?
Yeah, we were twinning.
Put it on. It's either
We
you
can
put it on or
twin.
you
We
take
can
yours
twin.
off, so.
Well, I'll leave mine.
Now, isn't that
Yeah.
adorable? Now, I noticed you rock the brim up and you rock the brim down.
I'm a down rocker.
You're a down rocker.
And he's more of a
Yeah.
hipster.
That's
Is that a
what it is.
hipster
You're-
thing? I didn't
Oh,
even know.
yeah.
I didn't know.
PBR in your
No. What's that?
PBR?
Yeah, I
You
suppose.
do have a PBR
Yeah.
back brim.
And I'm
So do
drinking Phil's coffee.
Nothing
Phil's
hipster about
great
that.
coffee, Phil's coffee, by the way. Phil's.
I love Phil's
I
coffee.
hear they
blocks
brew it by
from
the
here.
cup.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's excellent.
There's nothing better. There's no
Well,
better coffee out
Blue
there.
bottle,
Nope.
no.
Hell no.
4-barrel is quite good.
I like it. I'll
I feel
go
like
in
that
there.
was a
Phil's
paid
coffee's the
plug.
best.
I don't know.
Well, Phil's coffee.
I go out of my
drinking
way. I go out of my way for Phil's
So
coffee.
you've got it. Straw hats, passion, and Phil's coffee. That pretty much sums up your
Phil's
success.
coffee and PBR.
That's why we're here.
Well, thanks so much.
Well, thank you. And we'll see you next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
we'll
next
be
year.
here. We'll be doing it.
Yeah, we love the Phoenix Hotel, and we love ARTPAD.
Oh, whoa, hey. So the lady from Varnish Gallery asked me for a beer earlier, so we're gonna bring her a beer. Somebody wanted a beer in here. Oh, yes. Oh, you're busy. We brought you the beer that you wanted.
Oh my gosh,
so there
I'm
it is.
sorry. Thank you very
No, that's
much.
good.
All right, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, Tim. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The cameraman.
Yeah, I hate to interrupt, but I need to use the bathroom. So I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. Look out in there. Don't
Oh my god.
So here we are with our PBRs and with Jen from Varnish Gallery. So Jen, how is ArtPad going?
ArtPad is going great. Everybody's been super cool. We've had tons of folks coming through. A lot of performance out front. Selling some pieces off the walls, popping up
Good,
new stuff.
good
as
to
we
hear.
go. And we've had tons of people in for the installation.
Oh, the bathroom. I think our cameraman had a little bit of a mishap in there. So Varnish Gallery, can you tell us a little bit about your gallery? Is it local San Franciscan artists?
It's artists from all over the world, actually, and we've been around for 10 years. Right now, we're showing Stanislav Zukalski. We've got Jenny Bird Alcantara coming up. A lot of pop surrealist artists like Isabel Samaras. Chris Mars is somebody that we show too. Mike Davis is a new guy that we're showing, and same with
Great.
Ransom and Mitchell. They have a solo show coming up in September. So they're the only photographer team that we're showing right now, but everything that we show is very high quality in technique. It's
Yeah.
something that Carrie and
High
I
craft.
love, the other owner and I, and so we just show what we like, and so far it's working out.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Beautiful. Cheers. Thank you. And best of luck with the rest of the fair. Thanks for
man.
talking to us.
Thanks for the beer.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right, here we are with Evergold. We got Greg Ito and
Hello.
Andrew McClintock, the co-founders?
The Everg's.
The Everg's.
It's like the Everglades, but not as misty.
Yeah.
Sorry it took us so long to talk to you. We saw you guys featured prominently in the promo for ARTPAD. We know that, it's exciting.
Yeah,
to be a part of
they
it.
were the only, our gallery was the only name that they mentioned in the promo, which was
Yeah.
great, and we appreciate that.
But now we
And
migrated.
our photos are all over the website as well as the background, if you didn't notice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Your room looks a little different. Where's your bathroom?
Yeah, well, we actually we went extensively out of the way, and we put up sheetrock and plastered and painted, and we kind of went against what Chip Conley told us not to do. So our deposit is way out of the fucking window at this point.
Yeah, we
I
just
can
took it
tell.
to the
I
next
can tell.
level.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta throw it away. Sometimes you So how's it going
Yeah.
this year?
It's going
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't. We're extremely happy.
Yeah, our booth is a two-part booth. We have our contemporary artists that are in our programming, and then we also included our secondary art market works.
Yeah, and the secondary art market works are meant to highlight the kind of historical programming that we do of, it's a historical survey of a different avant-garde art movement. We do that once a year. So we have some Fluxus stuff, some correspondence art, and we also have a collection of Wally Hedrick paintings, which is from our most recent show about
The beach show.
beach show.
show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, highlighting galleries and artists from the 50s.
Yeah.
Great. So we know you were here at ARTPAD last year.
Yeah.
What is it? What do you think it's different this year than last?
Definitely. We've been keeping away the Burning Man people.
Yeah, they didn't stop by.
No drunk people in our booth.
I heard they're buying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We heard.
Well, actually, before we opened our booth, we had a line of collectors just like waiting, just to come into our booth.
But we close our hotel room once every 2 minutes, and we close it for 10 minutes. And then on the every other switch of the hour, we close it for 15 minutes, but open it every 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Sounds
you know,
artsy.
yeah. It's very
Yeah. So we're
complicated,
kinda-
but
yeah.
it works out really great.
We have all the paperwork worked out, and we kind of get confused sometimes. But we
Yeah.
have an intern that's specifically meant to open and close the door.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
we're working on talking telepathically, and that also helps us very well.
A lot of telepathic sales this year.
Yeah.
I think it works with the burners especially. They
Yeah.
They like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
they can
Well, we
communicate on
can
that
pinpoint, in addition with our telepathy, I don't know if that's how one would refer to it, but we've linked up with a site-specific technology mapping program that we're able to gauge what the interest of each collector is that walks into by the pool. It's only by the pool.
Yeah,
So then
yeah.
we gauge them and we kind of send out, a party, a delegate party, and they come and they kind of give, little hints to the collectors, and then they come.
It's all due to dilation,
Yeah,
body
and-
temperature,
and smells.
heartbeat.
We have different
smells.
different smells of
Yeah.
incense
This is
that we
amazing.
like. Yeah,
These
no, we
guys
planned
had
it all
it
out.
done.
It was
I
long.
just
It
ate
was a long
Burger
time.
King. I feel like it's some of the same technology.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly,
That's how they
exactly.
get at you. Yeah.
They just
yeah.
blow the hamburger smell in your face. Yeah, we just
Yeah.
blow art smell
Yeah.
everywhere.
So each art piece here has a different smell, and
Yeah.
that's how we generate our
yeah,
sales.
there we go. Yeah,
I have to
yeah,
say,
it's very
you know-
sweet, savory smell
Yeah.
in here.
I like all the
it's
stuff
really nice.
you're doing. I like stepping it up, but it feels a little stuffy in your booth this year compared to
Well,
what I experienced.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if
you
it's
know?
our attire. I mean, I hear bow ties are in. I read that on Vogue.
I don't know, and I
Yeah,
got
it's
these
stuff
kind of
big,
flashy
you know.
glasses. They help,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a conversation starter.
I remember last year you were still proud that you wore the white socks with your fancy
Let's see.
fancy outfit.
Oh, I got a little white stripes. I got my white stripes.
Yeah,
It's all good.
No, no white socks this year. There we go.
What's next year? Gucci loafers or
Oh
something?
yeah, no,
Hey,
we're gonna
you
wear
know.
some couture next year. Some
yeah.
furs maybe.
Yeah. As I like to say, gangster couture.
Yeah, gangsta couture. Yeah.
Maybe some FUBU suits.
Yeah, FUBU suits would be good. Some Wu-Tang leather jackets and some big gold chains, some grills. Say ever gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Evergold.
that's
Yeah.
like it.
Well, you
I
knew
like
that the
that.
gallery used to be a jewelry shop to make grills.
Yeah.
So we got to
still
keep it going.
we still have people trying to sell us stolen jewelry too. So.
Yeah.
You should probably get in on that game.
You
Yeah,
should
you know,
have
I
a
don't-
show
I don't
of
know.
just stolen
Yeah, I
jewelry.
don't know. It might be a
That
little
would
tacky.
Yeah, well, we don't want to, once we invite the crackheads in, they never leave. So,
Yeah.
I can see it. I
Yeah.
can see it.
All right, well, Greg, Andrew, thanks
Hey,
so much
thanks
for
for stopping by.
talking to
Maybe
us.
see you at the
thanks.
pool.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see you at the pool.
Yeah,
go
we'll
for
cheers
a
for
little-
that.
I love what you guys
Yeah,
do, though.
yeah.
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 Margarita. Do I get a hug? Do I get a hug?
All
Group
right,
hug.
awesome. Yeah, group hug. Thanks, guys. Come see us.
All right, here we are with Ashley Lauren Sachs, local curator, video curator. Would I say that? Is that the
I
is that
think
the
so.
proper term?
Usually it's video, yeah, multimedia, curator, and artist.
Beautiful. So what do you have? What do you have going on right now?
Well, we are actually showing video excerpts from a show I curated that was kind of started from Oddball Film Archive, which is an amazing archive in the Mission that has a collection of experimental, odd, kind of weird, strange films. And I basically selected films that were from the 70s and 80s that were about the future, which is now. And then I invited artists now to make responses and reactions to those works.
Sounds great. So Oddball Films, is this like a actual brick and mortar place where people can go and check out video, or
They can
what is
actually.
this?
They have film screenings a couple times a week, and then they also lend or license out films to filmmakers, documentary makers, and that sort of thing.
Great, great. Okay, so you're a video curator. It seems like people have trouble with the concept of collecting video, you know? We're here at ARTPAD, it's a commercial art fair. People are trying to sell objects. How do people sell this sort of digital material now, or how do you deal with that, or do you deal with that?
Sales for video work is it's definitely pretty difficult. I would say a lot of multimedia and video artists are making more self-contained video projects where you would actually buy the apparatus that would then play the work. But these pieces, for example, are all made so that you would, buy a DVD, which would be a limited edition, and then you would be able to play it in your home or in whatever format you would like. But there's always an ideal way of showing video, and that may not necessarily be where the buyer or the way the buyer would be able to show
Right.
it. So it's a tricky kind of thing
And
to deal with.
It seems like there
sales.
maybe isn't a standard yet, or it's in a weird place where we don't have really a standard to buy or sell video. Am I right? I don't know if I'm right on that. That's how
Yeah.
it seems to me.
It seems like that to me too. I know that the high-end collectors are starting to build rooms and extensions of their house and try to manipulate big houses, so that they can actually show and show video work. But that's a small percentage of the art collectors. So
Awesome.
It's tough, yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks, Ashley. Anything you want to plug? Anything coming up? Anything on the horizon that we should know about?
I am not curating anything in the upcoming near future, but I will definitely keep you posted.
Keep us posted.
Oh yes,
Oh.
and well there are some things happening at E6. What are they?
You should do projection. We have got a gallery, and that way at nighttime we could show video.
So it looks like I just got a new show on the books. We haven't quite set the date yet, but at E6, I guess Past Future Now or some other artists, Bay Area video artists, will be shown at E6 in the near future.
All right. Keep your eyes open for at E6. Ashley Lauren Sachs will be curating video in the window. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
All right, so that was day three of ArtPadSf.
You getting tired yet or what?
I am. It's wearing on me. I'm loving it, but it's just, we're having a good time. We're partying.
We're getting a little old for this party business.
I think so. Definitely. Especially when it's day upon day upon day. But we had a good day.
We had a good day.
Talked
We got
to a lot of great
interviews.
galleries.
Saw more
Yeah.
of the work today. Talked
Yeah.
to some strangers. Get some of the outside perspectives. We got kids
It's
in
some
the
really
pool.
good work. Yeah, people are loving it. Living it up, out in the sun. Beautiful day in San Francisco.
So you got one more day of ArtPad coming up on Sunday, and as we probably proved, it's probably worth seeing. So
Yeah.
come on out.
Coming out
See
to
you
ArtPad.
tomorrow.
Out.